Now let's turn to some business news. Catherine Bennett from our business team is with us here on set. Catherine, China has tightened its technology export laws. Now this complicates, doesn't it, the sale of the Chinese-owned social media platform TikTok. What does this change actually mean for the company?
Well, it effectively means that ByteDance, the owner of TikTok, will now have to seek approval from the Chinese government before it sells the video app. Now, ByteDance is currently being squeezed from both sides. Earlier this month, US President Donald Trump signed an executive order giving Americans 90 days to stop doing business with the video company. Now, that, of course, forced ByteDance's hand, and they began to have to look for a US buyer for the app. And then on the other side, you have China, which has now updated its list of technologies that are banned for export or restricted for export, and it's added 23 items to that list, including technology for civilian use. Now that, of course, includes a social media app. Now, China hasn't updated this list of technologies since 2008, so it's obviously quite significant that they're choosing to do this now. And it means that companies who do want to export to technology that's now on that list of restrictions will first have to get a license from the Chinese government, and that's a procedure that could take up to a month. So ByteDance does have a little bit of leeway, but the clock is ticking. It has until November the 12th to sell the app before it's effectively banned in the US, which is, of course, one of its largest markets.
So explain to us then why President Trump has cracked down, if you like, on TikTok, and also how the company's actually responded to that.
Well, the Trump administration sees ByteDance as compromising national security. It sees the company as being in bed with the Chinese government and says that it has the power to share the personal data of millions of Americans with Beijing. Now, the company, of course, denies this and has even gone so far as filing a lawsuit last week against the US government challenging this ban. Now, TikTok says that the Trump administration has ignored all of the documentation that the company has shared with the government, proving that it doesn't share data with Beijing. TikTok argues that it's simply a company that's been caught in the crosshairs of what is really a larger political and economic battle between the US and China. And the company's CEO, Kevin Mayer, actually resigned last week, and this is after only less than 4 months in the role. He quit, saying that he hadn't quite anticipated how the social media app would become so embroiled in US-China tensions. So despite what's been quite a chaotic summer for the company, of course, it is still an attractive proposition. This is an app which is rapidly growing and has continued to grow since its launch in 2018. And in the US, it has over 100 million monthly active users. So it's no surprise that there are suitors lining up to buy the app. And it's a deal that could be worth as much as up to $20 to $30 billion. So amongst those interested in buying TikTok for the moment is the software giant Oracle, and just last week, Walmart put its bid into the running. It said that it's teamed up with Microsoft to potentially buy the video app.
Catherine, thanks so much. Catherine Bennett from our business desk there.